But first this morning on the 8 AM Express, Prime Minister Modi is on a two-day visit to America, and continuing with his business outreach there, the Prime Minister addressed top business leaders at the US meeting in Washington, D.C.
The Prime Minister showcased the growth Indian economy has made under his leadership in the last 2 years. The Prime Minister said his government has improved the ease of doing business in the country. The Prime Minister also assured the business community that India is attacking corruption and the red tape culture and is ready to welcome more foreign investors.
Ours will be a partnership which sees both nations benefit. A very unique feature of the Indo-American relationship is the critical role of the Indian-American community in the U.S. economy. In 2 years, we have managed to overcome the odds and register an impressive economic performance. My aim is to reform, to transform. For me, reforms are those policies that transform the lives of ordinary citizens. Since we took office, inflation, the fiscal deficit, and the balance of payments, current account deficit have all fallen. GDP growth, foreign exchange reserves, stock market valuations, and investors' confidence have all increased. Most sectors on automatic approval and open up sectors like defense and railways to foreign investment. Economists and other experts have held corruption to be one of the main constraints on the growth of any developing country. We have taken decisive steps to curb corruption. We have launched an ongoing campaign against tax evasion and black money. The poor are the greatest beneficiaries of the reduction in corruption.
We have an opportunity with technology transitions that are going on around the world, something called digitization, that Prime Minister Modi clearly understands, and is driving that through his entire country with a speed unequaled anywhere else in the world. No leader in the world understands this more than Prime Minister Modi on how it can change and completely transform a country.
Soon, India will also be the home to our largest software engineering and development center outside the U.S., located in Hyderabad, which will provide jobs and career development for thousands of developers. And we barely scratched the surface of this vast nation and its potential, its immense value to the global economy. Amazon will invest an additional $3 billion on top of the $2 billion investment that we announced in 2014, bring our total committed investment in India to over $5 billion US.
And remember, the Prime Minister met with US President Barack Obama, and that meeting the Prime Minister made substantial gains.
That's right. This is being seen as a major boost to India's bid for a spot in the nuclear suppliers group. The US backed India's entry at the missile technology control regime. None of the 34 countries have objected to this either, which means that India is automatically guaranteed a spot at that club. On the civil nuclear front, Nuclear Power Corporation of India and US firm Westinghouse have agreed to work on 6 nuclear power plant reactors in India, affirming their joint commitment to fighting terror. The two sides also called on Pakistan to bring Pathankot perpetrators to book. The two leaders also reiterated joint fight against terror organizations like Al-Qaeda, Lashkar, Jaish-e-Mohammed, ISIS, as well as the D Company, among many others. Listen in.
पिछले 2 साल में हमने देखा है कि भारत और अमेरिका, न सिर्फ अमेरिका और भारत के लिए, लेकिन वैश्विक दृष्टि से भी कई विषयों पर कंधे से कंधा मिलाकर के काम किया है। चाहे न्यूक्लियर सिक्योरिटी का मामला हो, चाहे ग्लोबल वार्मिंग की चिंता हो, चाहे टेररिज्म की चिंता हो, चाहे पेरिस एग्रीमेंट में इनिशिएटिव लेने की बात हो, आज की हमारी बातचीत में हमारे आर्थिक संबंधों को और नई ऊंचाइयों पर ले जाना, टेक्नोलॉजिकल सपोर्ट करना, एनर्जी के सेक्टर में क्लीन एनर्जी में फाइनेंस की बातों को और आगे बढ़ाना, MTCR हो, न्यूक्लियर सप्लायर ग्रुप हो, इन सब में हमारे मित्र ओबामा ने मुझे जो मदद की है, हमेशा हमारा समर्थन किया है, इसके लिए भी मैं हमेशा उनका आभारी रहूंगा।
We discussed how we can, as quickly as possible, bring the Paris Agreement into force, how we can make sure that the climate financing that's necessary for India to be able to embark on the bold vision for solar energy and clean energy that Prime Minister Modi has laid out can be accomplished. And I indicated our support for India becoming part of the nuclear suppliers group, the abilities for technologies that are critical to India's development and prosperity being available. And we also discussed in that same context our important work together around the non-proliferation of nuclear materials and technologies that could end up falling into the wrong hands.